Good evening. I'm Yodit Tewolde, and this is Making the Case. This morning, the United States Supreme Court upheld voting restrictions in Arizona, even though they acknowledged they had the effect of making it more difficult for Black and Native Americans to vote. And in doing so, they further gutted what remains of the 1965 Voting Rights Act. For many advocates, this decision is just one more example of why the Supreme Court needs to be diversified. There have been 113 Supreme Court justices, but only 4 women and 3 justices of color. A Black woman has never sat on the Supreme Court. My next guest, April Rain, is the co-founder of Sista SCOTUS, an organization working to confirm the first Black woman on the U.S. Supreme Court. The organization says it's not about symbolism. Systemic racism persists in America because courts, legislatures, and civil services have been predominantly white and male. To change the status quo, we need diversity of people and perspectives in our institutions of government. April Rain, welcome to the show. So happy to have you.
Thank you so much.
So this issue couldn't be more timely, given the decision out of the Supreme Court this morning. And as a former prosecutor and criminal defense attorney, and having to go before judges who were primarily white and male, I understand why we need a diverse judiciary. But for those who have yet to connect the dots, please explain why it's so imperative that we diversify the Supreme Court, in particular by appointing and confirming a Black woman justice.
Absolutely. Well, the Supreme Court of the United States plays several very important roles in our country, including serving as the court of last resort for cases on critical issues and balancing the power of the other branches of government. There are rumors that Justice Stephen Breyer may be retiring soon, which means that President Biden will get the chance to fulfill his promise of elevating the first Black woman in our history to the Supreme Court. We are living in extraordinary times, and Black people are literally fighting for our lives. Police brutality, white supremacy, and the ever-present threats to our civil rights are highlighting just how critical it is that our governing bodies are representative of the people they serve.
Now, you gave the same energy to the Oscars when you created the Oscars So White campaign, drawing attention to its lack of diverse nominees. What led you to turn your attention to the legal arena?
Absolutely. Well, I am a former lawyer by trade, so this felt like a natural progression. Yes. And She Will Rise is a campaign to nominate and confirm the first Black woman to sit on the Supreme Court of the United States. We formed this organization to address the underrepresentation of Black women in the federal judiciary and the Supreme Court, as you mentioned. We are a campaign to support the nomination and confirmation of a Black woman who, because of her lived experiences, political values, and legal acumen, understands the court's critical role in making decisions that can impact our communities for the better.
Now, there have been a number of Black women appointed to the federal benches recently, like Ketanji Brown Jackson to the influential federal appeals court in D.C., filling the vacancy left by Attorney General Merrick Garland. Now, given the fact that the D.C. Circuit has often been a stepping stone to the Supreme Court, do you feel hopeful that we're getting closer to getting a Black woman to the highest court in the land?
Absolutely. We hope that that is actually the case. The Sista SCOTUS and She Will Rise included Ketanji Brown Jackson on our short list of names for the Supreme Court because of her phenomenal legal career and accomplishments. I mean, to be clear, her new post is widely known as the second most powerful court in the country and is viewed as a pipeline, as you say, the United States Supreme Court. So now she is a United States Circuit Judge of the United States Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit. But before then, she served as a federal district court judge since 2013 and was even on former President Barack Obama's Supreme Court shortlist in 2016. She's also been a public defender representing indigent defendants, and unlike many of our current federal court judges, this means that she has firsthand experience, as you do, defending Black and brown people in a system that we know can be disproportionately unjust and unfair to our communities. So we hope once the vacancy becomes available, that President Biden will move quickly to nominate, and the Senate will move to confirm quickly to confirm a Black woman to the Supreme Court for the first time in over 130 years.
Speaking of Joe Biden, he made a specific commitment to appoint a Black woman to the U.S. Supreme Court. Do you think he will keep that promise?
I think he has to. That's why we're here. What we are looking for is a groundswell of support for him to just keep the promise that he has made very publicly. And we want to show that nationwide there are people who are interested in ensuring that their views are being represented on the highest court in the land. So people can go to Sista SCOTUS, SISTA, SCOTUS, SCOTUS.org, and sign the petition so that they can also say, yes, we want to see more diversity on the United States Supreme Court, and we're going to hold President Biden to the promise that he has already made to nominate a Black woman.
Now, you mentioned earlier that there's speculation that Justice Stephen Breyer may be retiring from the Supreme Court this month. We know that the late Ruth Bader Ginsburg not retiring resulted in conservatives gaining a majority hold on the court. If he doesn't retire, should there be public pressure for him to do so, given this may be our best chance of getting a Black woman to replace him?
Well, yeah, I don't know that we want to go that far. I mean, he has a lifetime appointment. So we don't want to retire him involuntarily too early. But I do hope that he is being mindful. The former president, whose name we don't even need to use, was very active in appointing younger judges to lifetime appointments. And so that means that they can sway decisions for decades to come. We would love to see some more balance on the court, a younger justice who has the opportunity to impart their knowledge and experience also for years and years ahead.
Now, expanding the Supreme Court has been an ongoing debate. What are your thoughts? I mean, that would increase our chances of getting a Black woman appointed.
It absolutely would, and it would also allow for a more diverse viewpoint throughout the justices, right? And there's nothing that says that we have to have exactly 9. So we could, in fact, expand to 13. So there is an opportunity for us to make that change in the future. I'm not sure if President Biden is interested in having that argument, with Congress, with the House and the Senate, but it's definitely an option, and I think it's something that we need to think about. I mean, United States federal courts play a massive role in maintaining and expanding civil and human rights in this country. Getting more Black women on those courts, both the lower federal courts and the Supreme Court, is critical to having representation that understands the unique needs of Black and brown people.
So how would you respond to arguments made that appointing a Black woman would just be symbolism? I mean, people bring up Justice Clarence Thomas, but his views are so widely divergent from the views held by most African Americans, especially around issues of race, that in many ways we still don't feel like we're represented on the court. Isn't this the best example of why it's more than just about a person's skin tone, but also about a demonstrated commitment to the issues that are important to our community?
Absolutely. We're not looking to nominate someone who is just off of the street, who doesn't have a variety of experience and knowledge with respect to the legal system. But let's be very clear. The white male experience has defined the moral compass that undergirds our laws and policies since the beginning of this country. But as the nation grows more diverse, the imperative to change the status quo is more urgent than ever. We need Black women on our nation's federal courts. The Supreme Court has played a significant role in shaping the rights of marginalized people in this country, and those fights will continue into the future. We need a Black woman on the court who can bring her lived experience and perspective to deliberations with her colleagues. I mean, that's really the most important part. We see sometimes on TV, we see the arguments with the Solicitor General, but it's those deliberations that those 9 justices have that are key. And all experience should be involved in those deliberations, not just those of majority of white men.
April Reign, co-founder of Sista SCOTUS, thank you again for coming on tonight. And we want to encourage everybody to go to www.sistascotus.org. That's www.sistascotus.org to sign their petition to join the call to get the first Black woman justice on the United States Supreme Court. April Reign, thank you again.
Thank you for highlighting this important issue.